Hi, I'm here with the makes of projects that I've done to go along with Line Dot Arrow's bingo celebration. Every day that Natalie read bingo numbers off, she also, in between the videos, would do a tutorial on something, a project of some kind. And she provided some really nice digitals to use in these projects. I'm not necessarily going to do them in the order in which she did them, because I probably don't remember exactly how it went. But I believe the first day she started out with making a tag journal or book. And I'm not finished completely with this. I will add more pockets and more embellishments to these pages. This one's not glued down. I'm not sure if I want to make a belly band with that or what I'm going to do, or maybe just paper clip it on. Some of them are not Natalie's digital, some are mine, some are ones that I created. This is a collage that I had made using someone else's digitals. Might need to make the holes bigger in that one. It won't slide down very easily. I think because the holes actually ended up right where the stitching is, so I'm going to have to adjust that. There's some little tags in a lace tuck, and this is a napkin tag that a tag that I made using a napkin, and there's a tuck there. Then this is another digital collage that I made using vellum and pieces from a variety of different artists. Here's another pocket. This was from a friend in Australia. She sent this to me years ago. It's a fabric, beautifully sewn digital that she had made. Not digital, a tag that she had made. And then here's another pocket. Anyway, I think it's fun, and I added lace, as you could see, at certain places. I want to do a lot more to it, but it takes me much longer than it takes Natalie to make these things. Anyway, that's the ring tag book or journal. The other thing she showed to make were fabric tags. Not necessarily a fabric tag like the one that I showed from my friend in Australia. These were tags that just had fabric sewn on in some way. She also showed using these cute butterflies. These are not from BB Craft. I got them somewhere else. This is probably my favorite one with the 3 butterflies, and then this is a little tablet of paper in here in this pocket. And you can journal on the back. This one again has a little pad of paper in it to journal on, and I used fabric here to make this little cluster, the heart, and the background of this butterfly. And then of course this is just some fussy cut flowers and some tags that I had, labels. This again is a piece of butterfly fabric that I had in my stash, and I thought it would look great with this, and another one of the butterflies. So those are the fabric tags. Then she had given us envelopes. Well, she gave us these patterns. I shouldn't say she gave us envelopes. She showed us how to make envelopes using these digital pages that she created, a green, a purple, pink, a blue, and a brown. And I had made, for another group, I had made some clusters. And I decided that they would look great on this. So here's the brown one, and I've added various elements from fabrics and lace and embroidered roses, buttons, butterflies. Then this is the closure on this one, which sorry, I won't see the camera. I like this one a lot. Whoops. Well, I guess I'm going to have to fix that. That did not stay fast. I thought that it would. Yeah, it should have went through all the way. Well, I'm going to have to figure that out. That's what's fun about these things, and the digitals live. These are some of the cards that Nathalie provided, the journaling cards, and I put stickers on the back, mushrooms, and then butterflies and flower stickers and fussy cuts on the front. I'll be fixing this. Here is the blue one, and again some pieces of fabric, button, and tags. I know trouble if I'm remembering what I'm saying. Anyway, then here's the cards that she made for the inside, the blues, and I added fussy cut flowers and butterfly stickers on the front and on the back of these. I thought they were very pretty. And I used Velcro to fasten that. And so far that's been holding up very well. So, yay for the Velcro. And of course I added lace to the front of this one. Okay, this is the purple, and another cluster that I made using a variety of images and pieces of fabric. Again, lace with the Velcro. And in here I have the pink, and it was Nathalie that showed this. I thought it was a cute idea to do a cutout, a butterfly cut, and then add butterflies to it, and not necessarily use the one you cut out. And so I stamped butterflies on there and cut out, and then I put the cutouts on the other side. I thought that was a fun thing to do. And here's the green one, and again I used a variety of ribbon, buttons, and this is some sari silk. And here I used just a paper closure. And in here I only have one card, but it's a big sunflower and then a butterfly on the other side, which I thought was really pretty. Anyway, those were fun to do. I have to work on that button though. Then she also had a French ephemera kit, and on that she used embossing, and her embossing was done with rubber stamps. And if you look, I don't know if you can see it, I did do that here. I'm not real good at that, but that's a stamp on there. And then this is, I also then took some of her digitals and I ran them through my little embossing machine, and backed this with some of her other paper, which I absolutely love this paper. I think it's from her spring kit. I love the colors and the pattern on there. And this is one of her file folders that she gave away free. And so I love it. I love the color. So that'll get stuck in a journal eventually. And I don't have the BB Craft wax seals. This is an old one that I have, and it's not very good. I am going to be getting I do want to buy that one from the BB Craft. It looks like it's a lot nicer to use than what I have. And I wasn't especially good with the color of this wax seal either, but it does go with the digital colors and the butterfly here. So that's that folder, and what I did with her French Ephemera Kit. This is another file folder that she provided. They were solid colored inside, but I put some of her other digitals on top of them. I didn't really like the solid color. And then I also had some other butterflies and things from other artists. Here's another one of the embossed, rubber stamp embossed cards. This one was interesting. I actually, you can't tell now, this is a watercolor stained dyed paper that I used for the backing on this. And this is broken, and the piece for that is here. And if you see, this is the original side. I was trying to use up some paper I had that was actually paper that people use when they do rubber stamp cards. And it's real shiny on one side and more flat on the other. Well, I printed these images on the flat side. However, when I ran this through the embossing machine, it cracked right there. I think it is more brittle. Anyway, I thought it was kind of made it an interesting cut on there and gave it an old look, and so I'm keeping it in here. And I love how the embossing got on that. This is another one of her French cards that I embossed on, and I love this. I made this as a background, and this is one of Tracy's digitals also. Here's another one of the French pieces, and this is as well, and I embossed that in the embossing machine. So I used a lot of them that way. Then she also at one time gave away these envelopes as a freebie for her Facebook people. And so I used this as well for some of that French ephemera. And I had, these are from the bingo kit, some flowers from the bingo kit. And I backed it. This was the actual outside of it, but I turned it the other way around. This is a digital that I made myself. Then here are some of those. I want to fold it here then eventually. I need to use my scoring table to do that. And this is again embossed. And then after I embossed these, what I did is I went over them with, I think I used linen ink on that. And they have these nice wide closures on them that you can cut out. This one's really pretty, I think. And inside, this is one of her French cards, and I took a negative, I guess you could say, of a butterfly cutout and put it on there. And then this is another one of the cards from that I ran through the embossing machine. And I put her spring paper on the back, and this is wide enough that you could journal on that. So that's all of those things. And then the last thing was the challenge for the this month, I guess. And this is what I made. This is just for fun. I was cutting out the pieces from her digital, and looking at her name, line dot arrow, and I thought, gee, I could spell my name with her letters. So I did, just for fun. I don't know where I'm going to stick it. I put it on the envelope for now. The background here is actually one of my photographs that I pulled into Photoshop, and then I added some sentiments in there. This is a rubber stamp butterfly. This is a tag. I would call them tags, but they're not tags. Anyway, these are, that's Natalie's, and this is Gail from Shabby Cottage Studio. This is just a piece of the scrap paper I had left over that I sort of made like this flower effect, and then I took one of the butterflies, added some beads to it, and in here is where the journal is, the notebook. But I did not glue part of this, and so I was able to have a pocket. And what I did is I used fabric on one side of this, and then I used a variety of things on this side of it, and that can go right inside the envelope. And I did put a piece of embroidery floss on there so that we could pull it out, because it's a little bit smaller than the envelope. And then this is the notebook. I have to put a little bit more glue on there. This is a sticker. This is printed on a coffee dyed paper that I made. This is part of a lined paper that I folded over to make this edge. Inside, I put something on just about every page, some sort of a number or a digital, a little card, a sentiment, something on every page inside here. Anyway, that's it, and it was a lot of fun. And if you don't know Line Dots Arrow and you don't know Natalie, I ask that you look at my links underneath this video and go visit her. She has an Etsy store. She has a group on Facebook as well, and she likes to play bingo, and this is the second time that I'm aware of it. I didn't know her at Christmas time. She did one at Christmas, and now she did this one in the spring. It was a lot of fun, and anyway, I hope you check it out. Bye.